Welcome to Project Fab Tarot and More. I'm Sharon, Intuitive Empath, and I am bringing you the daily vibe for May 14th. Channeling some energies for you for the day, giving you some focus for realignment throughout the day to bring presence, more presence into your day, you guys. All right, so what has Spirit got for us today? Communication. It's a chit-chatty day. Oh, we've got the Merkaba in here. Really? What is that doing? This is a new card for me, guys. I haven't seen it before, so that's why I'm like checking out the energies. It's the 14. And I'm sorry for the glare, but maybe you can see that we've got, we call it the Star of David, but it's the Merkaba in the center of that. Which looks kind of like a portal, which is interesting that it's coming across as the communication card. So let's read what this energy is all about. But I was immediately drawn to that part of the illustration on the card here. So the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Communication is the process of sharing information between a sender and a recipient. For humans, this usually takes place through spoken and written words, gestures and behaviors, or touch. But it can also happen through the more subtle languages like chemistry and energetics. Communication is at the core of all relations, whether interpersonal, between people, or the way in which our inner world and body talk to us. While words have predominantly been the way humankind has communicated for most of its modern history, the new energy invites us, even requires us, to develop our abilities to receive, translate, and share the messages that arise from the depths of us. Most of these messages will emerge as feelings and intuitive thought. And we might find that the words we have been using for so long hold far more complex and subtle energies than we ever imagined. And that leads to realizing more expanded and subtle meanings as well. The dolphins that swirl inside the four circles of this activation are representative of the mastery of relations. Oh, I guess those are dolphins, kind of, huh? You see that there? Yeah, kind of, huh? They support the awakening and developing of subtle communications while reminding us to keep a playful attitude as we learn these new skills. Meanwhile, the number 4 represents the form-based world in which we live. It is a reminder of the importance of applying all that we learn to the reality we collectively choose to create on this plane. The triangles in the middle represent the inner union and balance between the feminine and the masculine. The upward large triangle symbolizes the connection to source, and the abundant blues indicate an open throat chakra, so clear and unrestricted that communication flows effortlessly. Greens represent the presence of an open heart, allowing love and compassion to pour into the external without restrictions and boundaries. The turquoise represents the high heart, the place where the energies from the heart and those from the throat merge into the loving expression of truth, and the surrounding deep purple space represents the origin of clear, insightful perception through an open third eye. So, positive focal point for meditation and mantra for today to insight realignment, if you should get out of balance. Take a moment to go inside and feel what your body is communicating to you. Is it happy? Is it sad? Is there any pain? There is great messaging in pain. Are you listening to that communication? How do you communicate with the outer world? Are you kind and wise with your words when you speak with others? Are you sending positive messages to yourself? That's the frequency card activator for the day. Here we go. I feel like there's another message coming through. We're not done. Where are we going, Spirit? There's a Native American card for you guys too. I'm sorry, I don't want to seem like I'm disappointed or anything, but I do try to keep these videos relatively short because they're dailies. Okay, we've got 21 coming through here. And I opened right to it. Okay, thank you. So Spirit is definitely expediting the message. It hears me. The teepee. Protection. Teepees are dwelling places that provide warmth in winter, coolness in summer, and protection from rain. In addition, they can be disassembled and moved when needed. As a symbol, it speaks of protection and the presence of the heavens that watch over the earth. Teepees are often consecrated with a ritual and so become a sacred space within which the divine is manifested. The central supporting pole made of cedar or poplar wood indicates the inner centering and connection with the divine spirit that is achieved by participating in rituals. So the message from this card is, when faced with adversity or a seemingly unsolvable situation, retreat to a safe space, literally and metaphorically, and wait out the storm. Okay, so you guys can retreat within. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be the day of self-communication and hearing yourself say the truth. I feel like this is an internal kind of day. I don't think these are external energies. Yeah, self-reflective. Yeah, that's what I feel. 14 and 21. Those are your numbers for synchronicities today, for realignment. Yeah, inner world, inner reflection. That's what I'm getting coming through. And 14 for the 14th. Okay, now the message is done. 14 for the 14th. So today, this is definitely your card. Thank you for pointing that out, Spirit. I literally say that I want these decks to represent like the synchronicities, signs, and symbols for us all, you know, about alignment, and when we're out of alignment and come back to alignment, using the numbers throughout the day to help us kind of systematically come back to that. And here I miss it myself. I miss it totally. And it's like, it's right there. You guys probably saw it. If you did, good for you. You guys are definitely on it today. And I hope that that energy stays with you for the rest of today. As always, thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and of course, share the video. Namaste.